All right. So we're gonna make this case. We're gonna work on a case design in Onshape. This case has its complexity, right? There's a PCB. We're gonna measure. We have a top case and a lower case, let's call it. And yeah, it's gonna be some acrylic parts, some nuts, yes. Sorry, some bolts, some screws. Um, I think we're gonna add some threaded inserts here. Um, but for now, I think this is we're gonna start with the main um, with the main two parts. Then we can go into detail with the threaded knots and so forth. All right, so let's get started. I'm gonna start with Onshape. We're gonna sign in. Oh, no, sorry, my bad. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take some measurements. So, well, this is the PCB. I mean, this is just a prototype. This is not the final one. This is 8 by 6. Actually, you know what? The first thing I think we should do is 3D model this kind of board. Yeah, actually, that's what I'm gonna do. But also, I have a piece of paper here because what I want to do is I want to make a drawing here. Straight line. 8. By 6. So that's kind of like my PCB board, and it's gonna help me figure out like, well, I mean, I have a little hole here, little hole here, little hole here. It's gonna help me figure out how big I want the case to be. So I think just a bit more because, um, like, let me just. Sorry, that's another design. It's just the PCB board and nothing else. Well, I mean, I have these like things. Actually, I should have brought my bolts and everything. But anyway, you can picture like, let me go to my drawing again. Kind of like in here we can have these like bolts coming in. So I think like 10 centimeters would work. So like 5 should meet 5. So like, actually I'm going too much into detail here, which actually doesn't matter, but you know. Ten. No. Sorry, no, no, no. My bad. 5 should meet with middle. So like from here to here. Actually, it could be a bit less. 9.5, I think. So 4.5 here in the middle. Yeah. I think 9.5. I will start with that. And so what I'm expanding is from 8 to 9.5. Why don't we expand the same in the other? So instead of, so this is 8 and this is 6. We go from 8 to 9.5. We go from 6 to 7.5. Yeah, I think that can work. Sorry, I had allergies. Excuse me. All right. I'm gonna create a new folder called bike blinkers, which is the name of the project. I'm gonna enter that. Create document. It's called the bike blinkers 1.0. First thing I'm gonna do is design the board. That's gonna help me use it as a reference and make sure it all fits in. So it's pretty simple. I'm gonna go to top. I'm gonna go to new sketch. Top. Sorry. I'm gonna go to here. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. So I'm designing the board here, the board, right? 80, 60, and the little holes matter a lot. I know. Such a bummer because they're so freaking small, but you know, that's how it goes. So there are two things that I worry about. Oh my god, what's going on? My caliper is kind of old. Alright, give me one. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna measure with my caliper these little holes. 2.65. I'm gonna go back to here, and so I have the little hole, this little hole, 2.65, and the distance of the hole to the edge, it's 1, and yeah, pretty much 1 and 1. We're gonna trust that I got it correctly, and I'm gonna click here, say, you know, this is 1, and here to here, 1 again. Now I'm gonna make a line from here to here, and then a line from here to here. And these two lines are gonna be construction. I'm gonna select this circle, and I'm gonna say mirror, and it says select a mirror line. Click here, and it appears here. Now, same procedure. I'm gonna click here, these two circles, mirror, select a mirror line, this one. There you go. And that's how we end up with the 4 different holes. Now I'm ready to extrude this whole thing. It's gonna be really thin because it's like only a PCB board. Actually, it's 1.5. Well, wait. Yeah, 1.56. If you're seeing like inches and stuff, here, I mean, you can just modify the inches and put millimeters. If you want to change the overall document units, you can go here, workspace units, and change this to millimeters. I suggest you do that, actually. Great. Now, the next thing I need to do is, well, first of all, blow my nose. Sorry. All right. We're gonna measure the distance of the LEDs towards the. Actually, only one of them because it's symmetric. So, for example, let's start with this one right here. And so, well, first of all, I need to have like I'm gonna replicate these LEDs just in the simplest way possible, like a cylinder, pretty much. Um, but we need like the dimensions of it. So for example, the diameter of it is 5, right? And the distance between the lower part and the edge is uh, 27. Well, actually, it would be better to have the center. It should be 29.5 actually. Yeah, 29.5. All right, so I'm gonna get in here. New sketch on the top of this. I selected the face. I don't know if you noticed. I click on the face, right click, new sketch, and then go to top. And then here, I'm gonna make 3 circles. Actually, I'm gonna make 1 circle here. Make sure they are not like actually 2 circles because I can mirror the other one. And yeah, like actually it's pretty interesting that it's not in the precise middle. I mean, it's just like, I mean, not rough. You want to be precise, but not that. I mean, wouldn't worry too much. So for example, like from the center, from here to here, it's 29.5. Oh, sorry, you're not seeing my screen. Anyway, let me. I drew. Oh, sorry. I think you didn't saw anything I did. Let me just start again. We had this, right? This, okay. I'm gonna click on this face and I'm gonna make a new sketch, and then I'm gonna draw. I'm gonna go top view, circle, here, here, 2 of these. Both are gonna have the same diameter. Oh, sorry. Da, 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 da. 5 and oh, yikes. 5, and then the distance from here to here is 29.5, and then the distance from the other edge, it's 7, but 7 not from the center, but from here to here. There we go. And now this one right here, I'm hoping it's symmetric. Hopefully it is. Okay, I cannot measure the one from one side. I'm gonna try the one from the other side. Well, 14.6. So like, actually, I'm not gonna mirror it. Change my mind. 14.6. I'm gonna mirror to the other side. That I'm doing. 5. Okay, that's that. So they're in the same line. These two. So I'm gonna make a line here. I'm gonna tell this line to be a construction line, and I'm gonna make that line vertical. Now, how far away is this line? That's something we have to figure out. We can do that from the edge. That's 19.2. So we can just say, hey, from here to here, 19.2. And now this one is kind of like blue. So if a drawing is blue, it's because there's still things to constrain. So we can just measure $15.45. All right, that seems accurate. I hope. Before I extrude, I'm gonna make a line from here to here. Um, Construction. I'm gonna select all these three circles. Actually, I don't need this line, just the three circles. And I'm going to mirror, clicking this line. There we go. Now I can extrude with the depth of the LEDs, which is the height. I mean, 9. There we are. Those are the LEDs. Just simulating where they are. You know what I mean? Um, in the other side, we're gonna simulate our biggest components. In this case, it's only the Arduino. Everything else, it's like I wouldn't worry. So I would just take like the biggest, the tallest part of the Arduino. You know, like just modifying like just taking into account like the biggest part of it. Um, so, for example, the height of the Arduino is 12. Anyway, I'm gonna go here, this face, new sketch, bottom, and I'm going to draw a rectangle from here to here. Hopefully it's in the center. Let me see if it's in the center. 31. Yes, nice. It is in the center. It is in the center in one direction. It is not in the center in the other. Okay, so yeah, my bad. All right, don't do that. Don't do what I do. Draw the rectangle. It can be, I mean, I'm gonna draw it just here, whatever. And then it's a bit lower than higher. Huh. Now am I a bit worried because my LEDs, there's one side that is 14.45 and there's one that is 15 and what is 14. So let me see how that relates to the Arduino. Let me see. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, they should be symmetric, actually. My bad. I think I took the measurement wrong. And it's pretty much 15. So I'm gonna change this 15 to here. And this to 15. And the other ones are gonna change automatically because of like the mirror. All right. So that's symmetric. That's good. Let me just count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, so actually this one should be symmetric too. My bad. Alright. So that's symmetric, all in all. Alright, good. So I don't have to worry about how this ends up. I just know that this one is a bit higher than the other. That's a fact. First off, let's take the width. The width is 17.6. So actually, you know what? I'm gonna turn the camera on, but I'm gonna put it on a side here. Or maybe here. Yeah. Well, let's see which part I use the least. Maybe here. Okay, hope that doesn't block anything. So 17.6. 17.6, and then from here to here, 14.9. Well, you need to take the most, like the biggest part, so just gonna go with the outermost, even if that's not the blue part. 44.8. 44.8. And now the lower part is 7.5. So like from here to here, 7.55. There we go. Actually, it is kind of symmetric. 7.65. Oh my god. Anyway, all right. Maybe I overcomplicated things. And then I'm gonna extrude this, the whole height of the board, which is 11.8. 10.83. So this is like telling us like that we shouldn't mess with this because like, you know what I mean, right? Like we shouldn't be interfering with the plastic around this thing. All right. So this is how we make the main component, right? There are more things, if you can see here in this prototype, which is like the resistors and all and cables, but luckily, I mean, hopefully that will like the resistors don't matter because like they're small and the cables will end up disappearing when we do this correctly. But now we have this part, which actually here, let me just make this small. We're gonna rename this part to PCB, all right? PCB. And okay, we're gonna leave it up to here for this tutorial. And in the next one, we're gonna start making the case. Thank you and see you in the next one.